The European Palm Oil Conference 2017 is about governments, industry and NGOs coming together to make concrete steps in encouraging the use of sustainable palm oil in European food production.
Our thoughts around the linkages between palm oil production and SDGs, undeniable reality about the socio-economic importance of the palm oil industry, think of rural livelihoods, think of smallholder farmers, undeniable impact and footprint, cutting across, of course, numerous SDGs.
69% of European palm oil imports on the food, feed and oleochemical side is now against a form of certification, a sustainability certification. So we are at, say, 70%, which is pretty good.
Several NGOs expressed their support for sustainable palm oil and highlighted that they are communicating more positively to encourage more use of the sustainable product in food.
So I think now is really the time for both NGOs, but companies and others in the palm oil sector to start telling the good stories. The good stories about how millions of smallholders are dependent on this product for their livelihood, how it helps to improve their lives, how it helps with rural economic development in some of these countries, and how palm oil can be produced in a way that's sustainable and doesn't need further expansion and loss of forest. So it's really about getting those good stories out there and helping to spread the word about palm oil in that way and remove all of the negativity that's been around it for so long.
The message that people want is not there is a problem, so I run away. But there is a problem, I solve it. I invite you all to fight harder, and I welcome days like today because they provide us with the possibility of pursuing great solutions.
One of the focuses of our sustainable retailing strategy is on product sustainability, and our palm oil commitment fits under that focus area perfectly. We basically want that 100% of the volume of the palm oil in our own brand products is credibly certified by 2020.
It was clear from discussions that to reach 100% fully sustainable palm oil in Europe, the responsibility does not rest with producers alone. Alongside supply chain efforts, alignment at government level is also essential.
As of this year, the government initiated a mandatory certification scheme through the Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil Certification System. And this means that the entire production in the country will be targeted to make responsible and certified sustainable by December 2019.
The European debate about the sustainability of the palm oil used in our food continues to increase, which gives rise to questions about what's practically being done to make progress. Many of these questions were tackled at the 2017 European Palm Oil Conference.
On the research and innovation, it is very clear that while we have a lot of added value coming from palm oil and its products, we need to even research and innovate more. Because I don't think, and everybody understands, the full utilization and the full value added of palm oil in industry and its derivatives have well recognized fully.
We heard, and there was recognition among all stakeholders of the many initiatives, certification schemes, commitments of industries, commitments of governments, to go for 100% sustainable palm oil in Europe and the rest of the world.
I can assure you that we'll never move away from palm oil. That's the best possible ingredient for our product. There's nothing wrong with palm oil, and we will stick to palm oil for the next 100 years.